Hello friends, today's topic of discussion is a homeopathic remedy, that is Bovista lycoperdon. Okay, this Bovista is a genus of fungi, means it belongs to the fungi group, and commonly it is known as a true puff bowl. Common name of this remedy is puff bowl. It is also known as warted puff bowl. Okay. This bovistice comes under the Basidiomycetes. The entire fungus is used to prepare the mother tincture. Okay, and this bovista have a hemorrhagic diathesis, means it causes the relaxation of entire capillary system, and that is why it is leads to, or it is able to produce is the hemorrhage. That is why it is known as that this bovista is having the hemorrhagic diathesis. This globular fungus known as Bovista, which is according to report is eatable or edible in Italy before it is ripe becomes filled while ripening with a blackish dust that breaks the husk which contain it with a slight noise. Corresponding to this signature, bloatedness, puffy conditions of the body surface, and a sense of enlargement, flatulent distension, and noisy passage of flatus are the leading feature of Bovista pathogenesis. Means there is a relation as if doctrine of signature. In a crude form, the bovista having the symptoms having the resemblance, like we can compare it with the flatulent distension and noisy passage of flatus, and that is why it is the main leading features of bovista. Bovista has cured a cases of ovarian cyst and also the warts and cones with shooting type of pain. Now we see the clinical conditions of the Bovista. Which are the clinical conditions for that the Bovista is indicated? That is the eating over the coccyx, which is one of the main leading feature of Bovista. Then it is indicated for the cones, cyst. It is also indicated in cases of diabetes, diarrhea, ganglion, eczema of the ear, gleat, then hemorrhages, hemorrhagic diathesis, headache, heart affections, jaundice, then joint affections, menstrual disorder, metrorrhagia, ovarian affections, rheumatic affections, then stammering tongue, ulcerated tumors, urticaria, warts, wheatlow, and wounds. These are the clinical conditions for which we can thought of the Bovista as a remedy. Reference to the genus Bovista has appeared in a several 19th century's textbook on homeopathy. Richard Hughes wrote in a manual of pharmacodynamics in 1870 that Bovista is said to be indicated and to have proved curative in head affections, characterized by a sensation as if the head were enormously increased in size. In Lecture on Clinical Materia Medica 1887, Dr. E. A. Farrington claims that Bovista spores restrict the blood circulation through the capillaries and suggest the uses associated with menstrual irregularities or trauma. He also mentioned that Bovista produces some symptoms of suffocation and might be usually in remedy of asphyxia, which is resulting from inhalations of charcoal fumes. Even more ailments have been suggested to be improved with use of Bovista, such as awkwardness in speech and action, stuttering or stammering children, palpitation after meal, diabetes mellitus, ovarian cyst, and acne due to use of cosmetics. Now we discuss the characteristic symptoms of Bovista. in which first is bloatedness, puffy condition of the body surface, which having the resemblance to the crude form of Bovista. It is one of the fungus, and it is as an appear like a puffy bloated kind of fungus, and it is one of the doctrine of signature of this remedy, that it having the resemblance with the symptoms that patient having bloatedness, puffy condition of the body on surface. Okay, then there is a sense of enlargement, which is very important symptom of Bovista, patient having overall sense of enlargement over the body. Then another very important symptoms, that flatulent distension and noisy passage of flatus are also the leading feature of Bovista pathogenesis. Okay, this agent has an action on the circulation. Bovista has an action on the circulation, predisposing to the relaxation of the capillaries and leading to hemorrhages. Uh, that is why it is indicated for the menstrual irregularities and from the traumatism, etc. Okay. Now another characteristic of Bovista is menstrual flow, which is occurring only or chiefly at night, and hemorrhage between the periods. Whenever the patient having the menstruation, that menstruation is only appear at night, and sometimes in between period patient also having the bleeding discharges. Menses preloaded and followed by diarrhea. This is one of the important symptoms, that every time patient having menstruation, then along with the menstruation patient also having the complaints of diarrhea. Then acrid corrosive leukorrhea, which is following at night only and follows the menstruation. During the menstruation, along with the diarrhea, patient also having the complaints of acrid leukorrhea, which is also appear at the night. With these symptoms, it can be used in cases of ovarian cyst. With these help of symptoms, with the help of this kind of symptoms, we can use this Bovista in cases of ovarian cyst. There is a stammering speech. Usually we found the child who have the stammering speech, and we found the other characteristic symptoms of Bovista. We can prescribe it for this stammering of speech also. And another important symptom of Bovista is that awkwardness, powerless hands. Whenever patient handling any kind of instrument, any kind of object that is being fall down from the head, awkwardness, misapply words in speaking and writing. મતલબ હાથમાં કઈ બી વસ્તુ ઇઝીલી પકડી ના શકે, પકડવા જાય તો પડી જાય, અને બોલતા બોલતા પણ એ એપ્રોપ્રિએટ વર્ડ ના યુઝ કરી શકે.